This is a car, and this is a West Coast Customs car. What started out as a one-man shop has grown into a worldwide empire. No matter how big we get, it's still all about the cars. We have the most skilled technicians and creative ideas. At West Coast Customs, we build the cars that people only dream about. I'm Ryan Friedlinghouse, and I'm inviting you inside West Coast Customs. So Skype got in contact with us about a build. I don't really know what the build's about, but it is a big brand, and I'm sure they're gonna wanna do something along the lines of, being able to take a vehicle somewhere and be able to let people Skype from it. So I'm gonna sit down and have a meeting with Skype. Actually, they sent me a TV that's Skype ready. So let's see what they wanna build. Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How's it going? I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
I'm Francie.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
So talk to me, how interesting this build's gonna be. I'm excited, actually.
Skype is all about bringing people together, and we really want to be able to have a way, to travel the country, see our users face to face, let them experience Skype and all the great things it can do, and we're really looking for someone that can make this happen for us.
Pretty cool call. I mean, it was nice to be able to see the actual customer, but at the same time, they showed me renderings and different ideas that they had.
So we did a little bit of work on our end trying to think through what this might look like, but It's kind of up to you guys to make it like reality. Let me share my screen real quick.
Whoa. I didn't know you could share screens when you Skype. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty nice, especially when you want to show someone information on your side.
Yeah, that's awesome. So basically, it's an Airstream then, Airstream trailer.
Yeah, we were thinking that's kind of a cool vibe to it, very kind of modern. It looks very retro on the outside, but when you open it up, it's going to have all this really cool stuff on the inside.
It's a different feel. Usually here at West Coast Customs, we're building custom cars, but a trailer that folds out into a mobile Skype lounge. So it's fun.
I don't even know if this is possible.
Anything's possible, of course. I mean, and it's kind of actually really cool to have something this far, because usually when I have a meeting with customers, it's like, oh, this is what we want to do, and this is what, we're thinking, but to actually have almost like a blueprint of what you guys want is good. It makes our job easier. It has a really good feeling. It's got a lot of woodwork. It's a lot of different, lighting and couches and seating for people to actually Skype from.
I'm just so excited if we could make this happen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the biggest question is always the time frame. Like, how much time do we have?
Well, what we're really trying to do, we're going to be at Comic-Con in San Diego, and we would really, really love to be able to take this trailer there.
When is Comic-Con? Like in 30 days?
That's in July. Coming up.
Whoa. Okay. All right. I mean, it's definitely a challenge, but it's nothing out of our reach.
We really couldn't think of anyone else who could bring this design and this crazy set of ideas, and they could actually get it done in the, in the timelines that we were talking about. I mean, these guys are amazing, and couldn't be more thrilled.
It took a lot of searching to find the right trailer for the Skype build, but the next step now is to meet with Kenny inside the trailer and go over what this build's all about. Kenny, come here, let's have a meeting. So our friends at Skype, you know Skype? Of course. Everybody knows Skype. Called us up. They want a unique build. Obviously, we're starting with a vintage Airstream, which is kind of cool because I've never
modern,
even built
elegant.
one of these before, so it's cool. And I never knew how nice it were inside of this. And it's sad that we have to rip all this out, but
No,
whatever.
that's kind of fun.
They have special guys that they're going to send out here, you know, kind of similar to the Microsoft build, where they send their team out to help us build it, which will be good. You know, a lot of questions that need to be asked. I think you'll be able to go over it with their guys when they get here.
Bringing this in is not being a traditional car for Ryan. It's a challenge, but, you know, we're always looking for challenges. We're always looking to make West Coast kind of this leading brand.
The basic layout is here. I mean, they want to cut open the sides to fold open, where they can do,
No structure. Isn't that a full bar?
Yeah, I think they want to have a full bar, medium. I mean, basically it's going to be like a lounge trailer. But the big part of it is I think we get it stripped out. We start figuring out the openings for the doors, and then go from there and get them to come down here and go over the final details.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll see you in 30 days.
That's it?
Yeah, 30 days.
2 more days?
32.
Sweet.
I think it's cool taking the vintage look and adding the futuristic stuff into it. I think it's gonna be a little bit different. You know, it's something that we haven't done before, so I'm excited for the challenge, and I think, you know, Kenny's gonna have a little bit extra stress now.
Time to get this thing out, stripped, and get building.
To create the mobile Skype lounge, we're gonna start with a 28-foot Airstream trailer. We're gonna cut out 2 14-foot sections that will swing open on hinges. Then we're gonna lay down the white oak floors and build a custom stage to expand the outdoor space. We'll wall mount 2 55-inch TVs while cube seats double as storage. A custom awning lit by elemental lights will provide the shade. The centerpiece of the lounge will be a custom wood bar. It'll have a fridge, sink, shelving, and a 46-inch TV above it. A sleek bench will be attached for seating, embossed with the Skype logo. The interior will be all white with recessed Oracle lights to help bring this trailer into 2012. Facing the lounge, we'll have a modern wraparound couch equipped with Skype-ready phones and tablets. A wall-mounted 46-inch TV will provide the entertainment. The front of the Airstream will have a laptop kiosk with wood inlays that can be switched out for different computers. Monster Inspiration headphones will allow you to hear your friends across the globe. And all this technology will be powered by Xide batteries for mobile fun. So step aside, Airstream. The time has come for SKYPESTREAM. Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs.
Skype is all about this modern technology with kind of a vintage look. The biggest Coke can I've ever opened. Like a tin can. Poked the side, I think it was fun.
So we got a call from Skype, and you know, they said, we've seen some of the builds you guys have recently done. We like the direction that West Coast Customs is going. Skype as a brand wants to come to you and build this unique vehicle.
Skype is all about this modern technology with kind of a vintage look. So they want a lot of metals, a lot of wood. They want a lot of white oak. The whole entire bar, the wood floors, and all the accents are on white oak with a lot of polished stainless steel trim, which really gonna accent it off.
So the next step, Kenny's gonna get the team in here. They're gonna pull this beautiful interior out, and then we're gonna cut some holes open and get this thing built.
Now that the Airstream's completely stripped, all the walls are pretty much off, the next thing is really to brace this thing. Since we're gonna be cutting a massive holes on the side of the bus, we really gotta put diagonal bracing here, so when we do cut it, we have a structure that's nice and square. That way we can go ahead and reinforce the opening, get the doors built, and we have a square frame when we're done. Now it's time to cut this thing open. Biggest Coke can I've ever opened. kind of start with an empty blanket and piece by piece build onto it so we get the outside surface and the interior floor just right. So we have the whole entire aluminum structure already built. We have a 2x3 as a main structure. We have a solid core aluminum tube for the lower beam. Now the next thing to do is actually get the hinge in position. I chose a big stainless steel piano hinge. One, it won't rust, and two, it's nice and sturdy for an easy application. So we know the bottom floor is 3/4 inch white oak. So I've cut some basically MDF to represent the white oak, and now we know with this in position and the second one in position that we're only going to see the perfectly flat load floor. So when this thing actually pops up, it's going to meet perfectly in the center with no gap. So when this thing is up, it's going to look like that, and when it's down, it'll be perfect with floor. So actually you get that finished look of what we're looking for. Next step is cut the hinges up, bolt them in the car, and see the side go down.
Hello, sir?
Hello, come to my domain.
Whoa. This sure is a big difference.
A lot of work, huh?
Wow. Not bad in a couple days.
Yeah, day 2 of the build, can't complain. Our biggest thing is getting all the wiring out of here up to the wall. I pretty much figured out the door area and everything. So now all the structure's already bent. Now it's really time to get this thing welded up, reinforced, and start actually designing one of the doors.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Materials here. So.
And everything's bent, ready to go, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. It's all cleaned up, ready, you know.
Wow, there's really nothing to these things once you see it empty.
Like a tin can. Poke the side and I think it goes.
I know.
All material, basically all materials here besides the wood. And the wood's gonna come be shipped here, so.
Okay. Wow.
Besides that, got a good handle on it.
That's good. So, this build is fully underway now. I mean, we're only 2 days in it, and it's gutted, it's stripped, and it's cut open. So, I think Kenny's got a good, grasp on this build. A lot of progress. Skype will be really happy, and I think we actually may be on time on this one.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to start on the Skype trailer, and there's a lot of 120-volt equipment that's going in the trailer, so we have to run a lot of armor-like conduit that has our cables in there that protects the cables, does everything to code. One of the biggest challenges is because I don't have walls, because the trailer's gonna have the walls that fold down, I have to run everything in the roof. I'm gonna drill my holes in the beams so that I can run the conduit across the roof to the back. Once I do that, then I can start wiring everything up and getting all the 110 stuff done.
So Skype hired a company called Remade to actually do the design of the Skype Lounge. They're gonna fly out Dustin and Mark to actually do hands-on with my guys.
Remade believes in craftsmanship and details, a lot of handwork, and that's a strong element for this Airstream project.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
How you doing?
Mark. How you doing? I showed them around the shop. I showed them the Airstream. I showed them the bar layout, showed them all their material, and then finally showed them they're home away from home right now. We got everything here. We got the wood, we got the frame. So
let's get it done.
You should be good.
All right. So we're here to work with West Coast Customs to do the woodworking for the bar and the aft kiosk.
Mark, as a boat builder and as a traditional sort of craftsman woodworker, is here to actually sculpt the bar and to finish some of the finer, high-end woodworking details.
These guys are really good at what they do, and that's why Skype asked us, hey, why don't you use our guys to do the woodworking, since they know the vision, they know what this thing is all about, and they actually were a part of the whole design of it also. Hopefully, we can get this thing knocked out really quick.
Well, this is going to be the front portion of the bar. It's going to be where the Skype logo is going to be CNC'd out in this area here. So we're starting with this first so that we can glue it together and biscuit it and send it off. Well, you can do a lot of things with power tools and high-tech equipment for woodworking and for really adding the hand touch to things. We wanted to bring in these hand tools to really get closer to a human, fluid, sort of textural, haptic nature of the material.
Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs. I love this. The Skype logo turned out really nice.
Yeah, they did a nice job with that.
We got issues department, we have the fab department, we have the wood shop, and we have the wiring guys all working together for the common goal of making it to Comic-Con.
So the Skype build's fully underway. Both sides are cut out. We're working on the structure part of that. The remake guys are here working on the bar. We're looking like we're in good shape. The guys are really working hard. The teams are working together. Keep my fingers crossed that we're good to go.
Here, what I've done is taken the cardboard template, placed it on the wood, cut the wood to the template. What we did is made this out of EMDF instead of using the roll wood. Make sure that everything fits, and if we need to add anything, we can add, subtract, do what we need to do before we use the roll wood. Now that I have the bases done for the laptop countertop and for the seats, we can get them test fitted and start building the wood from there.
Basically, we got the stage all done, all welded together. I'm laying it all out. I'm gonna drill holes. We gotta put these little pins in. They're gonna go right here. And then this just screws right in, so you can take it apart and put it together whenever you want. And then we're gonna get wood that's put on top of it, so it's nice finish on it. And it's gonna be, we're putting legs on the bottom so it sits up a little bit. So the door will go right here in this area. And then this will be a little walkway where people can stand on and sit.
Hey, Kenny. Hey, what's going on, Adrian? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Good, good. I got your countertop ready.
Name's Adrian Del Toro, company Splinter Woodworks. We do custom architectural cabinets. I'm gonna do the countertop for the laptop station. So we're gonna do that on a 10-degree pitch, fully wrapped around, facing the walls.
We're gonna inlay laptops inside there.
Okay.
So we make it so we can actually interchange from Mac to HP laptops.
So they're gonna be dropped into the top?
What we're also gonna do is take and stay an inch off the back wall so lighting comes from that. And then we're gonna put stainless on the front edge of it.
Nice. So I'm just gonna follow this guide, right?
Yeah. Thank you. All right, no problem. Thanks.
So Robert from Orange Machine's on his way over. Him and Scott have been working together on a solution for some of these builds that we're doing in the shop are really tall, and the guys can't get up on the side of them and work on it. So he's bringing over a little lift that hopefully is gonna help us out. Hey, man.
How you doing?
Good. Good to see you. So Scott's been telling me he's working with you, and we got a solution for some of these builds that we're working on.
Indeed we do, and he's cruising around the back right now if you want to check it out.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
My name is Robert Parker. I am one of the partners at the Orange Machine Corporation. We manufacture and distribute the X-Drive self-propelled scissor lift.
Oh, yeah. See, that's perfect.
How about that?
It's perfect.
Does that work?
I was just telling him on some of these builds, it's hard for the guys to get up, you know, high and be able to, whether we're surfacing or we're bolting stuff on or whatever it is. And this is actually perfect because it's condensed, but it'll still get you up to where you need to go.
It's a little over 1,000 pounds total weight, which makes it one of the lightest self-propelled machines out there on the market. It has a 10-foot platform height, and it has counter-rotating electric drive motors that act like that of an electric wheelchair. So it enables it to literally spin on a dime and maneuver in a way that, you know, is really incredible.
I love it. Perfect. Thank you, man.
You're welcome. I think Ryan really liked it. I think it's gonna enable him to get the project done on time.
Stopping by Adrian's wood shop to see how the kiosk is coming along. Hey, Adrian.
Hey, Mark, how you doing, bud?
Good. Oh, it's looking great.
All right, man.
Looking great. So you got like 1 degree there? Or
well, I mocked it up first to see how the joints are gonna fit before I had to bevel anything. Looks like the ones in the middle here I don't have to touch.
Yeah.
Maybe just here and on this side.
Yeah, yeah.
Started the project yesterday. Since then, we're able to lay out the pattern correctly, get the right angles for the corners here, mock up the 10-degree pitch, and it looks like we're ready to start gluing it together.
When I saw the kiosk top, I wanted to arrange some of the heartwood and some of the sapwood to make it look a little better. I like the spacing of that. Maybe we can switch out this one and this one. Okay.
When Mark came in, he took a look at the pattern, liked the way it looked, changed a few boards, but overall, he likes the way it's coming out.
I'm gonna let Adrian get on with his job, and I'm gonna head back to the shop to finish up the bar.
How you doing?
Hey, Ryan.
Just checking in.
See you, man.
Good? Everything
Yeah,
good?
it's going good, man. It's going really good.
It looks nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we got left, really?
Just gotta take the molding, put it along the edge here to cover up the seam.
Okay.
Finish up the top of the bar, and then do some final sanding.
I love this. The Skype logo turned out really nice, huh?
They did a nice job with that.
Wow.
It's gonna be real nice with the bench in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's turning out really, really nice.
Yeah.
Once it's sealed, I mean, it'll really come to life, you know?
It's gonna look, the wood's gonna look really nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Wanna take a look at inside?
Yeah, let me go check it out. So how we doing in the trailer, I guess, is the next question.
It's coming.
Yeah?
Kenny's working on templating and putting in the plywood for the forward couch lounge.
So I just checked in with Mark. The bar's going along really, really well. I think him and Kenny and, you know, the team here have been working good. I checked in on the inside of the trailer. I mean, it still looks like it's in a million pieces, but I can see they templated everything. Everything's going. I like it.
Yeah.
Cool. Good work.
Great. All right, thank you.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
They really want this thing to be the Skype lounge. They want it to be relaxed. So I think the wood on this build is really one of the most key parts. At the end of the day, we're in pretty good shape. I mean, everybody's working together as a team. We got Ish's department, we have the fab department, we have the wood shop, and we have the wiring guys all working together for the common goal of making it to Comic-Con. So I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed and hope we pull this off.
Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs. All right, Ish, we got another one.
This is somewhat experimental because I've never put a tension structure like this on a trailer before.
So we're building an Airstream lounge for Skype. The build's going really well. The guys are working really good together, but there's a ton of work still left that needs to be done. Kenny's inside there working with the fabrication team. You know, since this thing was basically a tin can with no support, they're adding in all the support, all the hingings to make these doors go up and down. And then we got the woodworking guys doing the bar, the flooring, and everything else. But I still got to meet with Ish and go over what he needs to do. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully this thing can stay on track and we can get this thing done on time. All right, Ish, we got another one. What is this? This is this big trailer right here. It's for Skype. We're doing the fold-out doors right now, building out the interior of it. This is the only pieces that you got to do. Your job's pretty easy on this one.
Ryan, he just came up to me and talked to me about the Skype build-up that we're doing. He showed me a picture. You know, it looked pretty simple to me. I mean, my job is going to be pretty simple. White and blue.
Yeah, white with this blue. But this material, they have a special Pantone for it, so we're getting the material shipped in right now that they've already approved, so there's going to be no issues with it.
Okay.
And then just foam some seat pads and wrap them.
Nice foam?
Yeah, nice foam. Like something soft, something nice.
Okay, it's a little simple. Check it.
Yeah.
I got the foam. This is the foam that Ryan just approved. You know, pretty nice, firm, not too soft, not too hard.
This one, you should be able to knock this one out. What do you think, like 4 or 5 hours?
2.5.
2.5, all right, cool. I'll get the material, I'll get it shipped in here, and then as soon as you get it, let's go. Let's do it.
Bada boom. So, once I get the material on my hands, I'm gonna start banging things out. Vámonos, mis amigos.
from right here to here.
And then just cap the bottom?
And then cap it.
The folks from Skype are down to kind of walk me through a little bit of the Skype technology, and I'm getting ready to head in there right now and get Skyped out. I'm looking for the Skype master.
Hey, Wes, I'm Matt.
Hey, Matt. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Walk me through your amazing technology.
Okay. Well, as you may know, Skype is a software application that runs on a multitude of devices, be it a PC or a Mac or a tablet or a Windows mobile phone.
Okay.
But what we're going to do, in addition to showcasing all of that technology in the trailer, is we're also going to install some of these really cool TVs. So my name is Matt Jordan, and my role at Skype is helping our broadcast and media partners use Skype in their content. So making Skype look and sound as great as possible when we integrate with shows like West Coast Customs. What we're working on right now is building out a Skype trailer. And so we've taken an Airstream trailer and we're going to deck it out and Skype it out to the nth degree, showing all the different ways that people can use Skype, from PCs and Macs to mobile telephones to tablets and even televisions like this one.
So each TV is going to get, I'm guessing, HDMI, USB, of course, maybe a Cat 5, just in case, and then of course our 120, and
that's right.
We should be good.
You got it.
All right.
Thanks, Wes.
All right, thank you, sir. Pleasure.
All right.
We've been called in by West Coast Customs to manufacture a tension structure that's going to be installed on a trailer, and that's really very unusual. Usually tension structures and awnings and canopies are attached to buildings. The real challenge is this canopy or tension structure has to be fully supported by the trailer. The framing of the trailer is a relatively thin wall aluminum lightweight structure, and so we really don't have any structure to tie into. Normally I tie into buildings. This is somewhat experimental because I've never put a tension structure like this on a trailer before. So we're not 100% sure where everything is going to fall until it falls. So we're hoping to get it to all fall into place over the next few days.
Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs. I reach out to Kenny. Kenny's frustrated. All the guys are frustrated. They've worked tons and tons of extra hours to try to catch up on some of this time.
I think this is going to be one of those deadlines we can't meet.
You think?
Yeah.
Honestly? We're not looking so great right now. So I thought everything was going good. I mean, this build was really off to a great start in the beginning, but again, we hit a couple roadblocks. One of the biggest things is these doors. I mean, there's a lot of structure that we had to put into place. You know, it's one of those builds where, is it gonna make it? I mean, we always end up making it, but this one is one of those that I'm really, really hesitant to. Should I call the customer? Should I say, let's move this to a different reveal, let's unveil it somewhere else, or what?
All right, I'm gonna go right to it and see if it comes on. Nothing?
The other lights are going on except for that one.
Okay, everything's on but that?
Yes.
All right, then it's absolutely not the connection, it's the ball.
We're hitting right now on the main structure on the bottom. You got it, Jeff? So we have to take the door off and raise it up probably like 1/2 inch. That way it'll fold all the way down. So take it off and cut it and weld it and put it back on and get it all the way down again. That's how we do it.
So we're in the final stages of the Skype build, final days. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but the structure of the doors are done. The footers are gonna go in for the stage and the doors, and they're putting the wheel wells in now.
All right, Scott, I think it's time for an update.
Cool. Hey.
I think it's time for an update.
Okay.
I'm getting a little nervous. We got a couple days left.
Yeah.
And I feel we're in bad shape.
We are in bad shape.
Tell me how we're doing.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that really wasn't presented to us.
So what's left besides everything?
Well, they got to finish up the framework in here on the doors, the wheel wells themselves. Then we got to skin it. I mean, there's a lot to do. We have to stain the wood. We have to cut the wood. We have to finish out the bar because the bar design was changed multiple times. So there's a lot to do.
What do you think?
I think this is going to be one of those deadlines we can't meet.
You think?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Honestly.
How does Kenny feel?
I don't know. He's in there head down just working like he usually does, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Kenny.
Put some bass in your
sir.
voice.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Scott was just filling me in on where we're at with this project.
Almost done.
Okay. That's good. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, it is.
Do you feel good about
See
it?
light at the end of the tunnel.
Do you?
Yeah, about 2 weeks from now we'll be good.
Not 2 days?
Well, we got 3, right?
We got 3 days, yeah.
No, we got
But
6.
we have 3 days, but we can work all night, so we can have 6. So what do you think? Can be close?
Pushing.
I know.
I gave her the bill we do.
I know, but I feel like this one's in worse condition than anything we've ever been in. But it's like, where do we put our foot in the sand and say, okay, it's not gonna be done. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Or do we just push it and try to get it ready for the reveal? And we gotta really make that decision today.
Yeah, definitely see where we're at by the end of the day. I mean, hopefully with all the people we have on it.
So is there anything we need majorly that we need to get still?
Yeah. Generator.
Yeah. Electrical's still an issue, obviously.
So I'll go make some phone calls and try to get those people here, and then whatever else you need, let me know.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Break.
I'm trying a couple different finishes to see which one we like best.
So today is Monday. Wednesday at 6 o'clock, this trailer has to leave, and it's not looking so good. I mean, we've been in this position many of times, and I've always said the guys come together in the 11th hour and pull it off, and I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. But on this build, it's like one of those ones where there's so many moving pieces that need to be done all at once, from the wood being installed, and the doors to work, and latch, and the bar to be installed, and there's just so many things that are left. It really, really scares me. Behind me, you can see that it's in desperate need of the entire shop 911, and I'm still hesitant that it's gonna make it on time. Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs.
I don't remember the last time we ever missed a deadline, and I really don't want to start now. The thing's got to be a Comic-Con, and that's all there is to it.
So Skype called me up. They said we had a build. Looked like it was gonna be an awesome project for us, something a little bit different. We haven't done a lot of trailers. We got a cool Airstream trailer to start with. The idea was awesome until we started getting into the build, and it was one of those ones where, you know, you don't know until you start it. You know, we started cutting this trailer open. There's no structure. We had to add structure. We had to add a lot of engineering with these hinges. There's a lot more woodwork than what I think Remade was ready for and what we were really ready for. A lot of electronics got to go into this thing. I mean, it's become one of those nightmare of a builds.
All right, so it's 24 hours before the Airstream has to go to Comic-Con, and I'm gonna go talk to the guys about what they can do to stay late, to put in the extra work, and get this thing done. All right, guys, so obviously you see what's going on here. The due time for this project is about 24 hours from now, for real. It's gotta leave here and go to San Diego and make it into its spot by 9:30 tomorrow night, period. So what I'm asking you guys for is I got my hat in my hand on this. I really, really need your help on this. So anything you guys can do, stay late,
whatever you can do to change your plans, I really need everybody on this thing. I really do. You know, I don't remember the last time we ever missed a deadline, and I really don't want to start now. I mean, Comic-Con is a huge venue. There's a ton of stuff planned for this thing. I mean, the stuff that you guys have done in the last 36 hours is absolutely amazing. Amazing. This is what we're made of. This is what separates us from every other car company out there. We pull the impossible off all the time. This is definitely the impossible. The thing's got to be a Comic-Con, and that's all there is to it. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
So we're in the 11th hour of this build, really the 6th hour, because we have 6 hours left till this trailer has to be delivered to San Diego. All the guys have worked for 2 nights straight. Everybody's kind of on edge a little bit. Some guys are tired, some guys are a little grumpy, but at the end of the day, we all came together as a team. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully, we're driving down the road in 6 hours.
So, we're a little behind from where we needed to be. We should have had this down at Comic-Con a couple of hours ago. But as you can see behind me, the guys are all here. They're all working real hard. And we're going to get this done. We've never missed a deadline, and I don't expect to miss the deadline now.
First of all, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay a half-inch padding all on top of the raw metal. Then I'm gonna scuff it up, and then I'm gonna lay white vinyl on it, on top of it.
Okay, so we're 3 hours away. Obviously, all the guys are working very hard. We have the bar in, they're putting the ceilings in now. We're finishing up the skin on the driver's side door, and then we're gonna start laying the subfloor and the wood. I'm a little shaky right now. I usually see the light at the end of the tunnel. I told Ryan a couple days ago that I didn't think this project was gonna make it.
I burned my hand pretty severely, so I haven't been here for the last couple of days. So even though I can't work today, I'm here to give as much direction and help out as much as I can.
Here's the sink. Okay. So we're on our home stretch. The guys are finally buttoning up the parts. This is finished with last interior. Kenny Williams is actually finishing the rear seat. Eddie's got a couple brackets for the doors to latch on as we get it shipped out of here. But at the end, this thing's coming out really, really nice. I'm super happy with the team. They've done a great job. Now it's time to get off to the show.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. The team did a fantastic job. It's 4:30. We're a bit late, but we'll be there before the place opens. Scott and Ryan are on their way down there. We're done here. It's a wrap.
I'm gonna go to bed.
This is definitely one of those builds where I think everybody part of the West Coast Customs team put in a lot of hard work, dedication. You know, Amy was down on the floor at 2 o'clock, you know, rah-rah, and the guys helping them out, buying them dinner. You know, the trailer finally left a little bit late, a couple hours late, but it still made it down to Comic-Con. I'm gonna go down there, we're gonna unveil it to the customer, keep my fingers crossed that everything works, and this is one of those ones where I just, whoosh, we made it. This is one of the most challenging builds that I think we've had in a long time, not because of what it was, but because the time frame was just, you know, it kind of fell away from us. We thought we were on schedule, we were moving very quickly, and then in the 11th hour, it got really, really hairy where I thought this wasn't gonna happen. But the good news is it did happen, and we're here right now, and everything's together, everything's looking great. The client's on their way right now, and I'm excited to really just show it to them.
Oh my God, this is awesome!
What's up, guys?
This looks great.
It's good to
It's
see you.
Great to see you.
In person, right?
No, seriously.
Since our last meeting was Skyped.
I know, seriously. It looks just like the designs. This is amazing.
It's good, right?
Yeah, this is
That's
amazing.
what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be rendering to reality.
I honestly did not know what to expect because you see a design and things sometimes don't always turn out exactly the way you envision it, and it's even better than I envisioned.
It's incredible to see just how much wood and metal are being used in this little space. And when it's opened up, it's much bigger than it appears. And it's just warm and inviting, like Ryan said, to bring people in.
You know, you have the bar there that we built. We put the Skype logo in the wood, which I think is pretty unique. You know, we haven't done a lot of woodworking stuff, so this was something new for us. But we killed it, like we always do.
It looks perfect. I love how you guys have put the laptops down in the wood like that. It's amazing. It's like nice and clean.
We try to think of all that, so when that's out, you have that, you know, a filler piece in there, like all the seating underneath the seats, you have storage. So if there's
the aluminum, like it's how it's kind of the external, and you've got it all
bring it inside
everywhere,
with the wood. I think the wood is really what set it off. So I'm really happy. I mean, I think it turned out exactly the way we wanted it to from just looking at those pictures, you know, online with you guys.
I mean, I did not know what to expect. You always see those designs.
Right.
You never know, really.
And does it
if
really
it's gonna
turn
work
out like the
or
design?
not. And like walking up to it, I mean, it looks exactly like the designs. It's amazing. Everything's really configurable, and we couldn't have asked for more flexibility. All the places, the technology can be swapped out, so, you know, depending on what we're trying to do or what we're trying to share with our users, I think that we couldn't have asked for anything better.
It's great that it's so self-sufficient. It can run on its own power. We don't have to rely on a support vehicle for it. We can run internet to it, or we can provide our own with the trailer. So I think it's really great there. We can kind of go into some place, set it up like it is right now, and it's good to go.
So now the build's done, it's revealed, the client's happy. I gotta move to the next one so we don't get in this position ever again.
So we'd really like to thank Ryan.
Yeah, and everyone else at the shop at West Coast.
They put a long, long hours on this, and it looks amazing.
Next time on Inside West Coast Customs. So in the last few years, we've been doing a lot of work with the military, really a lot with the Marine Corps. And one of the most recent opportunities come in front of us is they want us to open a mini West Coast Customs store on Camp Pendleton. How's it going?
Hello, I'm Chief Officer Anthony Cisneros.
Nice to meet you. So what's the catch?
Well, not only do you get these keys, we got a special mission for you. We need you to build a Chevy pickup truck.
Done. I knew there was a catch, though. I knew it.